Hey guys, in today's video, I will be telling you the top 3 best things Buddha users should do to become even better. Once this video ends, you will know tips and tricks to become an even better Buddha user. So yeah, enjoy the video. Getting the right accessory is very important when you're a Buddha user. If you use the wrong accessory, you will miss out on very helpful buffs. Some accessories I would recommend using would be the ghoul mask and the swan glasses. Both accessories have insane buffs, which make them great accessories to use. If you want a more in-depth guide on what accessories to use as a Buddha user, I made a video on that, feel free to watch it. Now anyways, a good accessory should have either a melee/sword damage buff, depending on which one you main, and other extra buffs such as movement speed. If you're a melee main, I'd recommend using the ghoul mask, since all of its buffs happen from melee attacks. Here are the buffs of the ghoul mask, just in case you're wondering.
Plus 500 energy, 10% life leech on melee attacks against players, 2.5% life leech on melee attacks against NPCs, and plus 35% movement speed.
If you are a sword main, I'd recommend either the pale scarf or the swan glasses. Both are great and quite equal. So yeah, make sure to use the right accessories, so you get extra buffs. Awakening fruits are very important since it upgrades all of your skills to V2. And for some fruits like Dark and Buddha, you get an extra skill which is usually a movement skill. Which is why it's very important to awaken your fruit. Now, sadly not all fruits can be awakened. But anyway, for a fruit like Buddha, you don't really need to fully awaken it. The main thing you need to awaken is the Z skill, which basically turns you into a giant. When you're in the awakened Z form, your range becomes 2-3x larger than the unawakened range. So instead of spending 14,500 fragments to fully awaken the Buddha fruit, you can just spend 500 fragments to get the Z skill awakened, which is the only thing you need awakened. I would also do another raid after I awaken the Z skill, so I can unlock an F skill. The F skill is basically just a movement skill. Here's the skill in action. It isn't really necessary to get it, but I would recommend getting it for the extra movement skill. To get the Z and F skill, it's only 2 raids and costs 2,500 fragments in total, which is very affordable. So yeah, if you don't have the time and fragments to fully awaken Buddha, just get the Z and F skill awakened. You also don't need the Buddha fully awakened, since you won't have stat points into Blox Fruits. So yeah, if you can't afford to fully awaken the Buddha fruit, just get the essentials, which is the Z skill, and if possible, the F skill too. Now, the best thing a Buddha user should do is have a correct build. Many people might find this fact obvious, but a surprising amount of Buddha users usually have the wrong build. A correct build would be something like Shark Man, CDK, and Soul Guitar to bait enemies towards you for grinding. But if you're not that far in the game yet, you can still use other options like Saber/Dark Blade, and the Slingshot. If you don't know what makes a good build, it's a good melee/sword to boost your grinding, and a gun to bring enemies towards you. The purpose of this video is to help Buddha users with grinding, so if you're using these tips so you can PvP, bruh, change your fruit. Now anyways, this might be a hot take, but in my opinion, Shark Man Karate is the best melee/fighting style for Buddha users. It has one of the fastest M1 attack speeds, and it has great AoE/splash damage skills, making it great for grinding. If you are a sword main, however, I would recommend Dark Blade/Rengoku for the 2nd C, and the Cursed Dual Katana for the 3rd C. If you can't afford the Dark Blade in the 2nd C, I would just stick to being a melee main and use Shark Man Karate till you're in the 3rd C. And then once you're in the 3rd C, you can unlock the Cursed Dual Katana, which is the best sword in the game as of right now. Also, if you're wondering why I'm not including anything for 1st C players, it's because in 1st C, light is better for grinding than Buddha, and also it'll be harder to get the Buddha fruit in the 1st C compared to light. Buddha becomes better than light when you get the Z move awakened, and you can only awaken fruits in the 2nd C and above. So yeah, hope that clears some things up. Anyway, make sure to always use a correct build. Anyway guys, that's the end of this video. Hopefully this video has helped you to become a better Buddha user. If it did, make sure to like and subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. Anyways, bye.